Hey dreamers, it's Heather with Heather's Dream House, and I have something so fabulous. This morning, it's a rainy day in Los Angeles, and I'm so lucky to introduce you to my beauty specialist and Beautycounter guru. I mean, she's the queen, Audrey Vargas.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome. You look so beautiful. You're glowing.
Well, I just did my skincare, and we had a lot of fun last night, so I'm like excited.
There was a Beautycounter event where they just treated us like golds, and today we're having a little treat, a little breakfast at the Beverly Garland Hotel with mimosas. Cheers, darling.
Cheers, cheers, mimosas and skincare. I mean, how fancy is this?
Yes, and I'm being very brave today because I have zero makeup on. I don't have any creams or anything. I'm just naked. My face is naked. And I'm being so vulnerable because I want you to know the right way how to put on all of these glorious, dreamy creams. And the right order, and the guru is here to tell you about them.
I'm here to help. So we geek out on Beautycounter a lot. The reason being, and you guys have been with Heather for a while, so you may already know this, but she is on a health journey of like cleaning up toxins in her life, eliminating things that are carcinogenic, that are linked to hormone disruption, that are linked to, neurological disorders, thyroid issues, so many things. And our average skincare product, what we grab, whether it be at the spa or Target, does have questionable ingredients for the most part. Just a kind of rewinding a little bit of why we both are very excited to be part of Beautycounter is that the last major law that was passed when it comes to personal care products, so this is not just the fancy lotions and potions that we're going to talk about today, but anything we put on our body from head to toe that doesn't require prescription. So basic hygiene items, hand wash, body lotion, deodorant, sunscreen, right? Not just the fancy things, but anything that we put on our body, head to toe. Us, our children, men, women, and children alike, we all fall under the same regulations, which the last time was 1938, over 80 years ago.
That's obscene. They haven't changed the laws in like almost 100 years.
Over 80 years, yes. Before World War II.
Yeah.
So I'm from San Francisco. We met in San Francisco 18 years ago.
That's right.
And I always use the example the Golden Gate Bridge was built in 1937 because we've all seen pictures of like the black and white photos, like every aspect of our world has advanced technologically speaking, and skincare, i.e. chemicals, synthetics, ingredients, have not been immune to that advancement. Many things are wonderful. And we don't believe that anything chemical is bad, but we also don't believe every single thing natural is good. At Beautycounter, they want to make sure every ingredient that is touching our body is not compromising human health. Okay? So yes, we are Leaping Bunny approved, of course. We're all about being friendly to the animals. We are a certified B Corporation, which means we put people and planet equal to or above profit. We are a for-profit company. We are a very successful, quickly growing company.
Yes.
Beautycounter celebrating their 10-year anniversary this year. They really are the forefront, the leaders of the clean beauty movement, which 10 years ago, people were like, what's clean beauty? Now, because we partnered with Sephora, we partnered with Target.
And there's
Big
a new
retailers.
partnership
There's a new partnership with Ulta that just launched. The reason being, these companies are wise companies. They are successful companies, and they see that the main growing sector of the beauty industry is clean. But most people don't know what that means, and there's a lot of greenwashing out there, free of this, free of that, paraben free, whatever free, but many of the other ingredients still are just as dangerous as what they're advertising they're free of. So Beautycounter makes sure every ingredient is proven to be safe on human health, has no questionable ingredients in it, but is also effective because we're not going to create lasting change. We are truly advocates. I've gone to Congress multiple times, gone to local government agencies, all the way up to federal agencies to tell stories, to help pass stricter laws on product regulations, so that way all beauty is clean beauty. All personal care product
And they don't
is not
add
compromising.
any fragrance.
No
which
fragrance.
Is so great,
Yes.
because I'm sensitive to those fragrances, especially the unnatural chemical ones.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the smell of the natural ingredients that are in these products.
Yeah, it just smells like what it's made out of. So it's not that it smells like water, it has no
Right,
scent.
right.
But most people that are sensitive to smell, you think of perfumes, you think of Bath and Body Works, right? Ugh, overpowering, or like car fragrance things. You get into an Uber and you're like, oh my god.
What are they doing? headache.
Those, it's not, but like if you smell a rose, you're probably not getting a headache. It's not the actual act of smelling that gives us the headache. It's the chemicals that are in that. It's the phthalates that make it stick and last and linger. Things like. So anyways, we could go down a rabbit. We could talk to you guys for 5 hours about this, and we won't.
Yes, and you told me about a movie that kind of goes in a little more in depth into why these chemicals in products we're slathering on our bodies and our children every day are not safe.
Yes, so there's 3 documentaries that are fascinating. They're not like Beautycounter sponsored, they're Beautycounter made. The one that we really have watched recently is on HBO. It's called Not So Pretty.
It's not pretty.
It is very eye-opening. And to me, who I've been on the clean beauty journey for about 6 years now, a little bit more background, I'm also a licensed esthetician.
Yes.
I've owned a spa in San Francisco for 11 years. I've been in the spa industry a little under 20 years. Like,
she's a guru.
Products are I am a product junkie to the max. So I was a skeptic about this. Like, Heather's a clean living person, so when she heard about it, she was like, natural fit. I was like, get out of here with your hippie granola propaganda. No, thank you.
No offense to the hippies.
I might be a San Franciscan, but like, I draw the line somewhere, and products are it. Like, don't offend me with saying that the products I'm using and selling are harmful. And unfortunately, as I continued to learn, was mind blown by it. But so Not So Pretty on HBO. Really fascinating. 4-part, each one's only like a half hour, super simple. Another one is called Stink, just Stink, and that goes over fragrance and everything. Our laundry, our detergent, our things that you order on Amazon, and you're like, this has a weird smell to it.
I haven't seen that one, but I bet it's gonna make me really unhappy.
It's like, you just realize how obvious it is, and yet not obvious. I mean, this is truly, this clean beauty movement that we're on is what smoking was in the 60s. I mean, Google cigarette ads, like you can find women pregnant. My doctors recommend this cigarette when I'm pregnant, or dentists recommend this for a healthy mouth, like now no OBGYN or dentist would be like, this is the cigarette you should smoke,
and it's
right?
so alluring because it's like sexy and it's pretty and it's,
Beauty can't be bad for us, but in our current time, women have been asked, but we didn't know we were being asked to compromise either our health for beauty or our beauty for health. Because many people have opted for cleaner or organic or natural solutions for years and years and years, but you had to like buy things from Whole Foods or like super crunchy hole-in-the-wall places. But I'm a snob. I don't want my things to smell like patchouli or like just
Same here.
coconut oil head to toe, right? So this is really the Whole Foods meets Chanel. It's luxurious packaging. It is results driven. I mean, I have this at my spa. Many spas across the nation carry this. Celebrities are using it. No celebrities are paid for endorsements. They just use it. It's used on the red carpet more and more. So what we're going to do today
Yes, show us.
is, so we're using our Counter Time line, and this is what Heather uses. These are her home products. This is not like brand new things that this is what she normally uses. It is a clean retinol alternative, so it will not give you the irritation that retinol does. It yields similar firming results without it being linked to tumors, because retinol is actually linked to skin tumors, i.e. can grow into skin cancer later. So the pink Counter Time, this is going to be your firming, anti-aging, pro-aging, but aging gracefully.
Of a certain age.
Right. Also preventative. I have plenty of 20 and 30-year-olds that want to slow down the signs of environmental damage. So she has cleansed her face. She's perfectly clean. A proper skincare routine is going to start with some type of a toner or an essence. So we're going to splash this on your face. So you splash it and press it in. You can also put it on a cotton swab if you want and do old school application. Now, a lot of people skip the toner step, and I always describe toners as it helps all of your products work better. So think of like a sponge, and something spills on the counter, you take a totally dry sponge, you go to wipe it up off the counter, it kind of smears around, eventually it will absorb, but if it's a little bit damp and you go to absorb it, or go to wipe it up, it absorbs really quickly. So this makes...
Smells so good.
It smells so good, it's so refreshing, it's hydrating, but it makes everything else penetrate deeper, therefore work better.
Yeah.
So then we're going to put on vitamin C, okay? You can do both. We're just going to do vitamin C today. This is like affirming, this is more preventative. So vitamin C, go ahead and put that. She's going to put a couple pumps in there, apply that. Vitamin C helps to protect against free radical damage. Think of it as giving extra ammo to your sunscreen. So you are protecting your face for the day, helps with hyperpigmentation, helps to reduce fine spots. Yes, neck and décolleté.
Yes, get it.
So then we're going to also do eye cream. Our eyes are our most delicate area
How
of
much
skin
do
on
I
our
use,
body.
Audrey?
I have nails, so I usually scrape out like about this much.
Okay.
That's even a little too much. I try to do a little bit less than that, and then I just go and then dot that.
Dab, dab.
Dab, dab, dab. And your eye cream goes here and around the crow's feet. We don't want to rub it all on the top area of our eye. Okay, it's really meant for under and to the sides. And you want to use eye cream before you think you need it, because once this damage is done, it's incredibly hard to reduce or reverse with topical products. It usually requires some type of more invasive treatment, but we can slow down.
These cocktail
They're
napkins
so
are.
cute. This whole hotel is like the grooviest.
It's like
we're dying at all
We're
of
in a
these things.
Beatles video. It's so groovy. Check these out.
100%.
It's so cute.
So fun.
It says keep the good times rolling.
I love it. Okay. And then we're gonna put on our soft cream. So this is her daily moisture. Even if you have oily skin, you want to do moisturizer. We will help you find a light moisturizer if you're oily, because if you're oily and you skip the moisturizer, you actually produce more oil because your body's trying to compensate. So the reason you want a moisturizer, think of your skin cells under a magnifying glass or microscope. If you don't use a moisturizer on a daily basis, even if you don't feel dry and patchy, your skin is dehydrated. Your cells look a little bit like a raisin. But if you use moisturizer every day, your cells look like grapes. We want to be big, juicy, plumpy grapes.
Yes, and you told me that in the beginning of my Beautycounter journey that my skin was dry and thirsty, and I thought, no, I have oily skin. My skin's always oily, and it was because the products I was using were not enough. They were not nourishing. They were drying me out, and so my skin was overcompensating certain areas.
Yeah.
Trying to hydrate.
And you don't look oily at all now.
No.
We haven't seen each other in years in
Yeah.
person, so I'm like, you lied, you didn't have oily skin. But it's balanced now. And then we're gonna lock it all in with sunscreen.
Yes.
We have, this is a phenomenal sunscreen. It's zinc based. You really wanna go with zinc instead of chemical sunscreen. But it's not gonna give the white sheen. Typically zinc feels like almost like Desitin. It's like thick and goopy, so you don't think of it as aesthetically pleasing. This absorbs right into the skin. We also have a tinted one that I love that helps to reduce redness. I tend to run a little bit on the like pinky side, so it helps to like kind of calm that down.
And I get my arms too for the driving arm.
Arms, back of the hands. We have a sunscreen stick that I keep in the car that I'll like put on the back of my hands sometimes, or be like, oh, I forgot to put it on my back. Okay. So we have a lot of products here. We can layer. We've got primers. We've got lip
When does
gloss.
this primer go on? Does that go on
So
after or before the sunscreen?
I don't use the primer every day.
Okay.
I would put that on. So primer typically is put on right before your foundation because it holds the foundation to the skin. If you're using the tinted sunscreen and that's kind of your color, like camouflage for the day, I'd put it on before the sunscreen.
Okay.
If you're using it, this is an interesting primer because it's a serum primer, so it's adding radiance. It's called the radiance serum. It's adding like a luminosity, not shimmer, not glitter, but just this luminous sheen. So you can use it alone. Some people love it.
I
It's
love
just
it
like
alone.
a little kick.
And the serum has a smoothing effect. And so when you do put makeup on over it, if you choose to do that, it just smooths the skin.
Smooths the skin, helps with pores, helps to kind of camouflage larger pores, helps with areas like this, like fine lines and wrinkles. Like when I'm going out, I like to wear loud lipstick, but I'm in my 40s now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening. The lines are happening. I don't smoke, but like it's those smoker lines, right, that we think of.
Yes.
So the serum helps to kind of block all that in.
I love the lip.
And the lip treatment, yes, is lovely. And we now have one that comes in a tube instead of the pot, because a lot of people, we don't want to put the fingers in there.
So smart. And listen up, men. You can use these products too. It's not just for the ladies.
Yes, this is just one of the lines. A lot of them look a little bit more gender neutral than like the pink. But my husband, he's like, I need that pink eye cream, babe. I'm like, I know. But depending on what you need, the white line counter match, it's all about balancing. We have one specifically for oily or acneic skin as well. And then a whole makeup line. And we're not going to do the makeup today. We want to keep it short.
I'm going to do just the gloss.
The lip gloss,
because
yes.
we got this at the Beautycounter event last night.
Ooh, you
They
did.
decorated us. They
Fun.
spoiled me.
What
So
color is that?
It's,
Fair?
it's a precious pink.
Oh, pretty.
And it's just natural. And
Yeah.
I also want to.
This is my favorite.
that's
You
the
see it's
hot,
all
sexy
shimmer,
one.
amber shimmer. It looks, but like I have it on and it doesn't, it just gives a little shimmer that like shines in the light. So pretty.
Can we talk about this too? Because this is like my favorite thing on the planet.
Eye makeup remover.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, that Almay, that Neutrogena that you're using, you guys, it's petroleum byproducts.
Don't do it.
You don't want it in your eyes. It's not doing you any favors. It's breaking down your eyelashes.
Yeah.
This is clean, but it still has the oily satisfaction to take all of that gunk off.
And it smells like fresh cut flowers to me.
It has a nice smell to it.
Like when you take a bouquet home and you chop the stems and you put it in, and that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah,
And it's just so
100%.
fresh and natural and clean.
I love it.
And look at this cute bag that Audrey brought me. How cute is that?
I like the zipper, the big chunky zipper.
Yes.
So we could talk all day about this, and I know you don't have all day to watch. If you have any other questions, Heather, I mean, she says I'm the guru. She knows a lot about skincare, but you can also find me on Instagram. I live there. I'm Audrey Vargas. By the Bay. I am happy to answer questions. We are a package deal, so it's not like you can talk to Heather about it. I've got her back to help her. Heather does have an affiliate link as well, so you can work with her. She spoils her people like crazy. We are always here to help you get the best bang for your buck. If you are thinking of like, maybe I should make a couple safer swaps, or I need a skincare routine and clean beauty sounds amazing, we can help you do that. And we can help you work within your budget. We can help you. We want to help you fall in love with your skin. So Heather will probably put her affiliate link in the comments, but also I am here, like we are package deal. I'm here to help answer specific skincare questions, concerns for you, for your kids, whatever.
Yes. And I wanted to thank you again for giving me this yummy thing. This is the Manoy salve. It's like a balm.
Yes.
You can put it on your feet. You can put it on your hair for the flyaways.
So hydrating and healing, huh?
It smells like a vacation.
Yes.
And it is my favorite thing that Beautycounter
So
makes.
the word Manoy, I'd never heard it before, but this scent of Manoy is Tahitian gardenia and coconut. And it's again not artificial fragrance, it's actually gardenia oil and coconut oil, and it, like you said, it's a vacation. You're
Put it
like,
in your hair.
oh, I want to eat it. I want to drink
Flyaways.
it.
Put it on your dry feet, ladies.
Yeah.
And cuticles really helps moisturize those too.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank you so much for flying in. She's such a jet setter. And she was here last week for a Super Diva Beautycounter event.
Very glam event,
And
yes.
they like to spoil the people who are in the family.
Yeah. And if you feel like, gosh, somebody should do something about this, we are advocates first and foremost. We are educators, and yes, we do sell the incredibly innovative products. If it's something that resonates with you, we can also talk to you about how to add your voice to this movement, get you some product discounts, and get you insider, just really information and training so that you are a more informed, wiser consumer when it comes to buying personal care products. We all buy. Again, our deodorant, our soap, like basic things up to, yes, very luxurious, beautiful
we've
things.
Just scratched the surface. So if you want to know more about products that Beautycounter offers, call me, call Audrey. We are happy to walk you through, and Audrey has some great videos on how to use these products.
Yep.
And she can show you the 5-minute makeup routine, which does take only 5 minutes. It's a quick way to look glamorous in the car.
100%.
With the kids, running from here to there.
Yeah, between clients, touching things up.
Yeah.
We can teach you all the things.
Well, thanks for watching, Dreamers, and joining Heather's Dream House. Cheers, gorgeous ladies. She is the queen of it.